Good morning, YouTubers. Some people out there might want to know, how long does it take to do an oil change? That is very different for everyone's service center and everyone's vehicle, and for many reasons. How is the shop set up? So if you're going to a quick lube, it's typically a drive-through environment. How many people are in line? Are they having complications with the job that's in front of you? Every car today is different, and different filters and different filter locations. And believe it or not, it's probably one of the most pain in the ass jobs to do, because there's so many things that could go wrong, while some places are trying to deliver that quick lube experience, and then they wind up screwing something up. So I will just say this Toyota Sequoia out here is my own personal vehicle. I will say, if there's nobody in the service center, it's going to take you a few seconds to park your car, a few minutes to come into the counter, ask for your request, hope that they have your products in stock and be available. If that's so, you're going to, they're going to print a work order for whatever the vehicle needs. Technician's going to bring it into the shop, and if they're a good technician, they're going to look it over and see if there's any problems. Check engine lights, wiper blades, broken things. Some of those things take time. It only protects them and you. So once they get that work order, technician's going to bring it into the shop. So you're going to say, 3 to 5 minutes just for getting into the office and getting your request done, if there's no vehicles ahead of you. So once the technician gets into the shop, he's going to do VIN number, mileage, visual inspection, open the hood, look around under there. Put the car up in the air if it's a drive-on style. If it's a quick lube drive-through, similar things should happen, but I'm sure they're just checking or drawing lines through saying they checked everything and they didn't check anything. Hence, we see that all the time, that fluids aren't topped off, brake fluid's almost empty, warning lights are on, fluid leaks. So once it's up in the air, they're going to do a visual inspection of the undercarriage, see if there's any oil leaks, and then they have to get the oil filter and the drain plug out of the car. And some of these vehicles today have these underbelly shields that sometimes have access panels and sometimes they do not. And depending on how hot the engine is or cold the engine is, could create quite a mess under there trying to drain your oil. So once they get the oil drain plug out freely, and if there's no issues, they'll drain the oil, and that takes a few minutes to do it, to get it empty. And then the oil filter, if it's a spin-on, is usually pretty quick, provided some knucklehead didn't over-tighten it. Now they need to go get the oil filter, prep that, put it on, wait for the engine oil to drain, put the screw back in, check their work, you would hope, then lower the vehicle down. By then they should have reported any issues underneath the vehicle to the service writer, unless the customer asks for something specific. While he's looking up how much oil it takes, or if it has a cartridge filter at the top, he's going to be doing that thing. Pulling that oil filter apart, making sure it's not a giant mess, you would hope. Change the O-rings, the cartridge filter, put that back together, and then he's going to fill the engine to the specified thing, which we have to look every vehicle up because they're all different unless you're doing the same vehicle over and over and over and over again. So at that point, he's going to pump in the required amounts of oil, put the oil cap on, start the car, shut it off, go and check the oil, which they should be checking the oil, and also doing a quick look underneath to make sure nothing's leaking out. Because things happen. Once that's done, topping off fluids may or may not be initial service. Waiting for the service writer to say, hey, the brakes are a go, the wiper blades, the filters, coolant flush, whatever. And then once that's done, put an oil sticker on, reset the maintenance lights, which sometimes are a pain in the ass to do too. That could take a minute, it could take 3 minutes. I've fought with cars for 5 minutes sometimes. So taking their time and doing a quality job, I'm going to say 20 to 30 minutes for an oil change. Simple. And that's if you're not waiting in line. That's if they don't have complications. That's if they don't have the oil filter in stock. That's if they have the right oil in stock. So here's my opinion. Unless it's a Mercedes or a BMW, it could take a little longer, because now you're talking busting out a scan tool, accessing the computers, going in there, and so 20 minutes for a regular vehicle with a spin-on filter, 30 minutes to 40 minutes for cartridge type vehicles with special oil reset maintenance functions, and underbody shielding that needs to be replaced. That's my opinion. Is there guys out there that can do it faster? I'm sure they are. Is there guys at Quick Lubes that can say 15-minute oil change? I guarantee they got tons of comebacks. You got oil dripping in your driveway and oil lights coming on, maintenance minder's not set. They're the guys not taking their time. Thanks for watching.